The morning of Helvellyn is decidedly drier than the previous one, and so, after a leisurely breakfast, we head over to Helvellyn, ready for the third ascent of the week. The day starts off with a team now down to 3 from the previous 4, as Jim reluctantly has to return to work for the rest of the week.
Better than they were. Movement in my leg. Yeah. They must have been like that.
Navigating the route is much simpler than on our Scafell Pike day, so we are able to take our time and enjoy more of the views and our surroundings.
The shelter's further on, isn't it?
As we reach the summit, the view is washed out once again. So, after taking a few photographs, we decide to stop for lunch on the descent, once we have a view again.
We're just going to go up first, that's all.
Yeah, that's the harbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least this is shot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we got that in the bag. It's not wearing on the way up, that's all. Forced to go up for anything else.
And you. Right. I didn't mean to end up quite so far behind. People keep wanting to talk.
Well, Captain just tall and I was like straight down.
Well, I did once. I managed to. Yeah, I'll put them up.
Another lovely morning greets us after a third evening at the beautiful Lanefoot Farm campsite. Our Skiddaw route is the simplest one of the week, so we strategically placed it on this day, knowing we would be travelling down to Wales on the following morning. The skies remained mostly clear all day, giving us plenty of scenery to admire on the way up. As we arrive at the summit, the view remains clear for the most part, making a welcome change from the previous summits. We make ourselves at home behind the windbreak while we have our lunch, before packing up and enjoying the comparatively leisurely walk back down. We're just coming down from Skiddaw, so that's 4 out of 5. It's been tough. Luckily Skiddaw was fairly kind to us. It's quite a steep path, but it's not really rocky or anything, so it's pretty easy on the legs. Now, Duncan's ahead of me. I think he had the car keys, and I think he'll be in the car park now with his feet up. And Dad is a bit behind me. Don't know if you can see him that well there. He's just coming down that twisty path. And I'm in the middle. I keep slowing down because I keep stopping to take pictures of things. And then before I know it, I've been left behind. It's been a tough week. I haven't done any of this. No interaction with the camera this week because we just haven't really had probably had the time, but just maybe not the energy to do it. But here we go, one down. See you in Wales. The stunning Welsh scenery surrounds us as we prepare to make our fifth and final ascent. With plenty of space in the campsite, both Dad and Duncan give my tent a rather wide berth, mostly in a vain attempt to avoid my snoring.
What the ones
What you got here? Look at stuff to eat, look. That's not to eat, is it?
oh, it's all plastic.
What are you after?
Yeah, man.
I've got one in here.
Down the back of that box.
It's hard.
The forecast for the day anticipates cloud and rain, which turns out in the end to be very accurate indeed. Before the ascent begins proper, we head across the low ground towards the path. And while we are tempted to wait for the mountain train to take us to the top, we plod on and endure the damp all the way up to the summit.
Yeah, some more than this take there. Look.
This one? Oh, yeah.
Well, the rain started. Supplies for the shop, I guess.
As we hit the summit, there is a queue of people trying to take their picture on the very peak. So we wait our turn in the pouring rain before heading into the visitor centre for a welcome coffee break.
He's all wet. They need to rain out, really. Tea. On a mountain. On a mountain.
Because I think I was safe with holes and I wouldn't be. Because then all this wet stuff. It's 12 o'clock.
Nice. Just to clean your palate.
And we're on our way.
Yeah. One nostril, another nostril.
Well, for 2 hours 10. Yeah. And then we sent them a dip. There was no signal. Well, it might be Wi-Fi signal. But we can tell. Are you alright? Yeah.
Well done.
Is your back as soggy as my back was when I put this on? And remember, the wind's been behind us hopefully this time as well.
We should have been one of these at the top of bed and everything.
Yeah, we could have done that.
I think I'm going to do that.
Ready to.
Having enjoyed nearly an hour and a half in the visitor centre, we head back out into the rain for the final descent.
Very wet then. Well, we finished downstairs.
And so, there we have it. Another Wilson's Walk, another year done, and now we can all go home and put our clothes in a proper washing machine and go and lie in a bath for about 4 days and just float there. I'm quite looking forward to that. I'm sure the others are as well. So yes, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the scenery, what there was. On the way up it was alright, it was just most of the tops were pretty washed out with cloud, but you can't control these things, can you? You can't book the weather, like they say. So yes. See you next year.